Hey, this is Kevin from MakeACandyWrapperPurse.com, and I just wanted to explain to you real quick, kind of give you an overview of the process in case you're wondering what all I'm going to show you. There's a DVD here, what all is kind of on there. I'll explain that, and then I'm going to give you I'm going to tell you why I'm just some guy from Missouri. Why I'm showing you how to make a candy wrapper purse. Why it's not someone from Mexico or whatever. How did I come around to figuring out how to do this? So anyway, the basic process. If you've searched around, I know a lot of people searched for a couple years trying to figure out how to do this, and they couldn't quite find what they wanted, or you get a little bit of information here and a little bit here, but it's not all together. But you probably have realized that it's taking your wrappers and you're gonna you don't even have to be wrappers. I found you can use like thicker magazine papers or like waterproof plasticky materials that like food wrappers, like think of like a bag of pretzels or something like that. That type of wrapper that would work really well. But anyway, it's going to end up, you're going to cut them into little rectangles, probably almost about that size or so. I know it's a bad rectangle, but anyway, be like that, and it's going to be folded in half and in half and in half again, in like a certain way until you get like this. I couldn't even make the shape with my fingers, but anyway, you're going to make this certain type of small rectangle that can be interlocked with others, and you end up making this long chain. Then that chain gets joined together with this little special tool that you can make for free, or later on I might put a kit together with everything you need, and I'll include that little tool in there. But anyway, it'll make like this little ring, and you take these rings and you stack them on top of each other, and then that's when you use that tool again to, really, I guess you would call it sewing it together, but if it's really kind of like lacing the purse together, you're just kind of zigzag lacing it together. It's not that difficult, and I'll show you exactly how to do it if you want on the DVD. But anyway, it's basically it. And then like the zipper, when you do sew it on, and there's like a certain way to do it, but it goes by pretty easy, and it's real nice and sturdy when it's done. And then the handle, I know some people go without handle, like some people even go without zippers, like you make a clutch, like I even made a clutch that had like a triangle flap on it, and you just hold it, so you don't even have to have a zipper. And the same thing with the handle. You don't have to have a handle. You can attach a handle. I've been to like a fabric store before, and I've seen handles there that you can buy, I don't know, were they like $10 or something like that. You could attach one of those if you didn't want to make one like I show you with the video. But I just basically made another chain and just wove it to the top, and you sew it on, but it's pretty easy too. You're just basically any point that you can like link it together, you're going to link it together. So it's not that difficult. It's really you're just folding it together, and then you like lace it together, and then that's it. So it's not a very hard process, and you'll find out it's actually really easy. But I find that it's best to actually like watch how it's done, to see it done before your eyes. The whole process. The DVD's like 59 minutes, so it's not like I'm there for 10 minutes, telling you got to do this and this and this, and then thanks. It's the whole process is there. But anyway, how I got around to even doing this in the first place, my girlfriend is really into like funky things, and it's not even just, and I know this is kind of weird, it's not like normal funky things if there's such a thing, but so I like to put like this way, like she's not, and actually she's not into jewelry, but let's say she's into jewelry, she would not be into like a cool hip funky necklace that you see in the magazine or in magazines or TV ads or whatever. She'd be into like a really cool funky hip never seen before necklace that has the Golden Girls on it, just something just way out there. So she's always finding these sites that have all these really cool things, and a lot of the I want that, or oh, that'd be cool, or check this out, I'd love to have one of those. But anyway, I don't even know where she found it, but she found out about these candy wrapper purses, and she really wanted one and thought they were really cool. And I was like, it would be a really good idea. I ought to get her one, like surprise her with one. And my dad when I was growing up, he taught me to, open doors. Like, that one day when I get a girlfriend or a wife, whatever, open doors for her and treat her nice and just get her unexpected gifts and things like that. So I've been doing that, and she really liked that. So I thought, oh, this would be perfect. She's talked about this, and I don't know. Maybe she was actually hinting. I don't know. I get if she was, it worked because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get her one. I ought to make like a zombie. I'm going to get a candy wrapper purse. So anyway, I was looking around and I found I'm not sure how to explain. I think it's like Nahuli Olin or something like that. But apparently that's like the designer of candy wrapper purse designers. And I looked on the website, and you find out they say these are. It's like candy wrappers from factories that it was going to get thrown away. It's like excess, or it's just ones that weren't quite printed right or whatever, and they were going to throw it away. So they're telling you this is garbage that we fold together and we attach a fancy looking handle on there and we sew our name tag on there, and you're going to give us $150 for this. And like I said, I'm from Missouri. I'm just a normal guy, just a regular job, and $150 is more than I make in a day of work. So I can just imagine going to work all day long, listening to all the problems and putting up with, other people just to buy a purse that they told me was from garbage. It's like, I don't know, it doesn't work with me. So I knew I could figure it out, and I'm kind of a crafty guy, and I do have kind of an art background, and I can like look at things and figure it out and then show people how to do it. I can explain it to it. I found that in like high school and college. I had different classes and people would be like, I would like to figure out how to, blah, blah, blah. And I'd look at it and I'd be like, oh, you could probably do this. And then they're like, oh, that's so cool. How did you make it so easy? How in the world did you do that? It's like, I don't know. I can just figure these things out and, explain it to them. So anyway, just knowing that, I thought I could figure out how to make these candy wrapper purses. So I got online, and probably like you look around, and you just can't find a whole lot of information. I found a couple of pictures. It seemed like some of the steps weren't quite there, and it was like, well, this is hard to explain, but once you're there, you'll understand. Well, guess what? When you get there, you just get lost. You like want to give up or whatever. So you've probably seen there's like a bad drawing of like how the weaving goes together, and it's like blue and red lines, and it looks like that. It's like, what is that? That doesn't make any sense, And after I figured out how to make these, and I found out it's actually really easy, and you'll find out too, it's actually not that hard. It's pretty easy. But I don't know what they were drawing, but that's not how I put them together, and it's not how they put them together in Mexico. So I don't know what that was. But anyway, I took that drawing, I took that video. You've probably seen a video on YouTube. This guy in Mexico put one together, and all of a sudden he has this chain, and then all of a sudden the purse is together. And it's like, it doesn't explain anything. It just, it's kind of cool to see him putting it together, but it doesn't show anything. So anyway, all these different things I could find, I put it all together and I figured it out. That was the coolest part. I figured it out, and I found out it was really easy and it's really cheap to do. Believe it or not, I made one for my girlfriend out of stuff laying around my house, just like these factories in Mexico or wherever they are. They're taking trash and putting it in. Well, that's what I did. I got old junk magazines around my house. I've got candy wrappers in my house. Everyone has this stuff in their house. And I mixed that with a $2 zipper and a $2 spool of special thread I got at Walmart. So it cost me $4 to put this together. And, that was really cool. So anyway, I gave it to her. She really loved it. And, I felt cool that I was able to do it. Well, anyway, people were asking her how in the world did you, where'd you get that? And then when they found out that I made it, they're like, well, how'd you make that? I was like, well, I don't know if I could tell you how I did it, but I could probably show it to you. So I went out and I bought a camera I figured, I was like, I'll show how to do this, because I know I learn best when I have video. So I actually spent a couple days' wages on a camera, and I filmed how to do it. And I've actually had a lot of compliments. People have complimented how, they thought they really appreciate the video, and it was, nice quality, and they were able to understand everything. So anyway, that's what the DVD is. I just show you everything. Like I said, in like 59 minutes, you'll see everything you need to know. I'll show you all the little tools and how to get around, how to do it for cheap, and all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested, down below is like a place where you can get it. If not, I'm gonna try to figure out how to get some pictures and stuff up. But it's not the best way to learn with this. I think video's best, and that's what I have available. So if you're interested, check it out. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and hopefully I can make another one soon. So thanks a lot. This is Kevin.